Welcome to Read the Factory Manual, where every now and then I'm going to try to entertain you with an unboxing video. These unboxing videos, they may be a car, they may be a truck, they might be something I picked up at a garage sale. Heck, they might even be a new tool that I got that I'm going to read the factory manual and try to figure out how to use it the way the manufacturer intended. So let's take a look at our first item up here. I think it is a Matchbox car. I don't remember which one is what anymore because, it's been a little while since I got this. So we'll open this up. This is indeed a Matchbox car. One of the things I've noticed with Matchbox cars as opposed to Hot Wheels is that Matchbox cars seem to have a lot more detail in them. Let's zoom in on this and take a look. So look at all the great detail that is in this car. For such a tiny car, I mean, this thing is, what, 2 inches long? They're designed, obviously, to fit in a Matchbox. Let's take a look. How long is this thing? This is 2 3/4 inches, or for my friends on the other side of the pond, 70 millimeters long. But, I mean, look at the detail that's in this thing. It's amazing that they could get this much detail in such a little tiny car. I mean, wow. So this is the gravel spreader number 70. I don't have much information on this one. I probably should look it up, but it's in great shape. The wheels look really good. Hasn't really been played with that much, which is unfortunate. You'd want a kid to play with this a lot. The back slider here is broken though a little bit. Maybe I'll try to repair I'm going to try to repair that either by molding a new piece right here or 3D printing a whole new slider. What that slider does, we can take a look, is it opens up the little port there to spread the gravel. So you could put some dirt in there or what have you and spread it out and drive it along and play construction worker. The glass is in really good shape. I can buff out those scratches there and make that look all brand new. The paint, well, the paint is the paint. We got to remove that and redo it. But overall, this truck is in very good shape. Quite happy with this find. All right, let's move on to the next one. Here's the next item. Let's open this one up. I think this is a Matchbox car as well.
I need to figure out how to open it. There we go.
All right, here we go. We'll zoom in.
It's like Christmas again. Or birthday.
Oh, this one is a good one. This one is this one. This here car. This here car is the MG TD, and it is a number 19A. Still has the spare tire. Spare tire does rotate. The wheels are there and they're in great shape. They look like metal wheels. This is a cream colored variant. It is not the white variant of this car. And when I restore this one, I will repaint it in the cream color. It's not to hide anything from anybody. Repaint that seat and take the wheel off and get the paint stripped off of it and get it looking good again. But it's in great shape for a car. So this car was manufactured by Matchbox Lindsay in England. It was produced between 1956 and 1957. They only did about a year's worth, maybe two, of production of this model. They replaced this model later with the MGA sports car. And this car has got some great detail to it as well. I mean, it's not as detailed as that truck we looked at, but for a 1950 model, one of their first models, it's pretty nice. Around the grille and the lights, it has, if you look there, it has the vents and the door hinge, or the door frames and things like that. And on these cars, I believe the doors open backwards. They're suicide doors, but we'll double check that on that car. The real cars, the big cars, if you have one or need parts for one or any older MG, you can get those from a place called Moss Motors. They have all the parts for those. I restored a Austin Healey, a 1967 Austin Healey Sprite a while ago, and I got all the parts from Moss Motors or from pretty nifty car. It is missing the driver. I did order a driver. Here it is. Let's zoom back out and open this thing up. This is from Diecast Decals and Spares. They're on the eBays, and I got the driver there because I didn't have a driver. I guess the driver that was in the car didn't want to come to the over to the new team, the new race team. Read the factory manual race team. There it is. Look at that. There's the driver.
Exciting, exciting, exciting.
There he is in all of his glory. There he is in all his glory, a new factory driver for the MGTD. So get him in there and driving along. No, I'm not going to run him. Ah! Oh, no. Stupid. All right, so there he is. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to clean him up a little bit and remove some of the casting marks around the edge there of the driver. I know that watching on the YouTubes and people restoring these cars that some people don't like it when you do that. Well, you know what? I think I'm going to like it, and I'm going to do it that way because it's my car. I can do what I want with it. All right, so there's the driver. He is ready to go inside the car and drive away. There it is. The car with the driver. Probably wondering what I did to my thumb there. I stupidly hit it with a hammer. Oh well. Live and learn, I guess. I guess I should have read the factory manual on the hammer. Keep your thumbs out of the way. But there it is. I'm going to use Marty's method of grinding those down a little bit. Or remove the rust from there and see if I can reuse these things and recrimp them to get them back on there. So that's going to be a fun car. That'll be a lot of fun to bring back to life and all of its glory. Fantastic. What else did we get? All right, here's the next one. I think this one's a Matchbox car as well. Let's get it opened up. Look at that, paint coming off. That's okay. All right, here is the next great Matchbox car. Zoom in and take a look at it as well. All right, here we go. This is the Scammell snowplow. this is also a Matchbox. It still has the blade attached. I guess finding these without the blade attached is a little bit difficult. I found that finding them without the blade, with the blade attached and in rough shape is a little difficult as well. It doesn't have the little plastic piece right here that acts as a clutch. So that clutch is missing. I'm going to have to print one of those with my 3D printer. Give me something to do. Also, you can buy either a decal or a sticker. You can buy a decal or a sticker for the front here, but I'm going to go ahead and paint the slashes in based on the way that Marty did his. He did his with paint. I saw another Matchbox repair, I think for Matchbox Garage, and he printed out a sticker and did his, but I didn't particularly care for the way the sticker turned out. I don't know if I could get a better quality sticker printed from my printer. Probably not. But I'm going to go ahead and paint that to match the orange right here. It does look to me, though, that this one was originally red and not orange. Yes, looking at the viewer. So maybe I'll paint these red instead to match what was there earlier. I am going to go ahead and fill the grill in like on the real truck. Here's a picture of the real truck. So I'm going to try to get that grill to fill in. But, I mean, look at the detail that's in this thing. This is a closed ladder, which I don't know if that's more, if that's worth more money or not. But I'll have to look that up. And I'll give you a full report before we restore that. But it is a closed ladder version. I know that's a difference. It does still have the pin back there. I'll go ahead and use the Marty method on that to get that pin out of there. Made in England. Pretty cool. This is a number 16 truck. These were made between 1963 and 1968. And so they had a gray there. So that's cool. That'll be a fun truck. It's like it has some red fingerprints inside. Use the old spit to see if I can get that out. No, that is indeed paint. So that's good. So I wonder if, well, I don't know if that's paint or a decal or not. I think that's paint on the front. I don't know. So there you go. I'll have to do some research to see if the front was orange or red with the closed ladders on the side. There's a fuel tank on the side. It's got 2 fuel tanks on it. So that is pretty cool. I wonder if anything is missing here in the middle. That would be interesting to know as well. All right, so there you have it. There is that truck. So these are the first 3 Matchbox cars, cars and trucks that I'm going to restore. Look how little this one is compared to that. But those were little cars. Let's zoom out a little bit so we can get a different view of it. These are the first ones that I'm going to restore or bring back to life. How exciting is this? This is going to be a great project. I've got all the parts, all the tools, I hope, to do the restore. I got the airbrush in. I haven't airbrushed before, so I'm going to read the factory manual on that and figure out how to airbrush. We'll get this all figured out. Well, thank you very much for joining me on this unboxing of the Matchbox cars. I hope you stay tuned to see the restore. If you'd like to see the restore and want to get told about it, hit that subscribe button to subscribe to Read the Factory Manual. You can hit the bell. I don't hit the bell, but you can hit the bell and it'll notify you when I send out a video if you really, really like that sort of thing. And thank you all for watching. If you really like what I'm doing here, make sure you share the news and let your friends know. Thanks again for watching.